And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Erik and Glenn.
Not the one I wanted. Ooh, that's it's not the one I wanted. Where's the one I want? You know which one I'm talking about too, right? Gosh dang it. I don't want this one. I want it done. You know which one I'm talking about. Where the hell did it go? Man, where did it go? It disappeared.
Take two.
Take two. Here we go. Here we go.
We're talking Giants every day.
There it is.
From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Erik and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Erik and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes! 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 Oh! Erik and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live, and it's Friday!
You got going tonight. Hey, Erik just wants to play. Come on, man.
Hey, it's Friday night, man! Woo. All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here for Postgame Game 1. San Francisco Giants versus the Atlanta Braves, and the Giants win with a little bit of luck. How about that? A little bit of luck. But hey, you take a win where you can. But there's a couple of guys in the bullpen that we need to talk about. Holy crap, man! But
I'm thinking we'd rather not, Erik. Jesus.
Yeah, not now. We'll get into it. But again, it was a big win, man. You won 3 in a row. I think you got that right there, right? 3 in a row, baby.
Were you guys watching the game on TV tonight? NBC. You watched it, Erik?
Yes.
You and I were texting, not as much as usual because it was kind of an uneventful game. But did Robbie Dizzle messaged me about 5 minutes ago? He goes, "I made it home."
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, he's not in jail. Was he throwing other balls on the field tonight?
Yeah. What was that about?
I was texting my Rob. No.
What?
Then he said they kicked the whole row out. I'm like, what the? And then it was over his head. He said they kicked the whole row out. I said it must have been ice. He goes, no, they mustn't be real fans. I said, oh, forget it.
Fuji comes in with $2 right off the bat. Thank you, Fuji. At least Fuji. The comments is still bringing a positive. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get into the to the box score and everything. But I missed a little bit of the game because I was tinkering around in the studio.
Oh boy!
Time for the daily
Eldridge Watch.
There we go, baby. Bryce Eldridge went 1 for 4 today, 2 RBIs and 3 strikeouts. So there you go.
What are we sparing money? Sparing money on the production, the audio production. Who was it? Was that you?
Who was that guy? Yeah. So there you go. 1 for 4, 2 RBIs.
I can tell already.
3 strikeouts.
You just did
so
it
there
again.
you go. Got it out of the way. We got it out of the way. So it's going to be daily. So Well, when there's a game plan.
Dude, good things always happen when this guy's around, man.
Even if he doesn't swing the bat, he just
There
had to
you
get
go.
he got out of the way of the ball and let Fitzgerald come and score, and the rest was history.
Our two best players, Erik, right there. Oh, our two best players right there. There you go.
Oh, you're missing
Offensively
one.
and defensively, right there. You got the best pitcher on the lineup. Well, arguably with Ray. I still like him. And you got Wilmer.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Let's pull out all the stops. You're missing one important person.
Geez, the production value tonight, unbelievable.
I tell you, we're all over it. And hey, let's find out what young Ramos did. How about that?
Today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
And there you go. Giants win in walk-off fashion, 5-4. Well, it was more of an RTI, right? Isn't that what they call them? RTIs, runs thrown in. Pierce Johnson, forever Giant, threw the ball about, what is that, a couple of feet in front of the home plate, skipped past this catcher. In comes Fitzgerald to win the game. Again, 5-4. Giants improved to 36-28. Atlanta falls to 27-35.
Atlanta can't win on the road, Erik.
No, they cannot. And hey, they tried their best.
They're a home
They scored
team.
4 runs on 6 hits with 2 errors. Giants, 5 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. Winner is Bivens. Loser is Johnson. Here we
The
go.
batters do tonight. Here we go.
There's our all-star. 3 hits. Again, he did get caught stealing. I mean, hey, still got 3 hits. 1 run scored, no RBIs. The guy needs a bat lower in the lineup. Come on, man. He needs the bat lower. He needs to be knocking in runs. He's the one that's looking at a 296 with an 855 OPS. He needs to be knocking in runs, man.
Wait a sec. I thought you wanted him at leadoff.
No.
I've been fighting for him to be cleanup batter for the last 2 months, man.
Put him into 3. Put him in the 3 spot. That's where he needs to be. Put Lee lead off. Right? Put Lee lead off. I don't know who you put second.
No.
Yeah.
No. Johnson lead off, Lee second. Then you got Flores.
No, you don't want 2
third.
lefties back to back. You don't want 2 lefties back to back, though.
Why
That's
not?
the reason why. I don't know.
Oh,
I kind of want to split them up.
That would be an abrasive top of the lineup, buddy. Guys,
The reason why I say
always-
that is because other teams can counter that when you get later in the game. I want him to bat 3, man. I want him to bat 3. He
Later
needs
in
to get, if he's got a 296 average, he needs to be knocking in runs, man.
I agree with you there.
Right?
I agree
You know what
with
I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Feel you.
Lee had a hit. We got on base 3 times. Also took 2 walks on base 3 times. Got freaking picked off at first base. What are you doing? Flores, 2 hits, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. Flores.
Dude, what
doing
more do you
Flores
want
thing.
from the guy?
And to be honest with you, did you feel pretty good there in the bottom of the 10th? I'm sorry, yeah, bottom of the 10th when Flores is up with the guy at third.
Absolutely.
I was feeling pretty good. Honestly, I was feeling
good. See what a difference. You got Bailey up, you got Adames up, then you put Flores up. I feel good.
Oh yeah, I felt pretty confident. And look, he didn't even have to swing the bat to win the game.
They took a wide angle shot from behind up, maybe, for lack of a better word, up in the press box, Erik.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
And I thought, I wish there was somebody at first base. because it took away. Wilmer can slice and dice the right side of that field, man, when they're holding a runner on.
Yeah,
So they took that away. That was the only thing I was a little nervous about. But I said, hey, if anybody in that lineup can drive in the winning run, it's number 41.
Yes, agreed. Chapman had a hit today. Dominic Smith, no hits, but he had 2 RBIs. How did he get
sack flies, baby?
Dude, that's getting it done.
Get her done, Mike. Get her
things. Done. That's one thing that Wade could not do. He either popped up or he freaking grounded out. There's nothing wrong. 2 sack flies, man. There we go. I'm okay with that. That's playing small ball.
That's productive outs. And if I hear Mike Krukow use the term, that's an unproductive out. Oh my God, he must have said that 30 times tonight. Did you notice that? No, he said that so many. That's a productive out. That's a non-productive out. That's a productive out. I'm like, shut up already. I love you, Mike. Come on.
Schmidt came in, no hit.
Mm-hmm.
Adames. Hold on.
I don't know what to.
Let's get it here. Now we're. Hey, I don't mean to do this, but.
I have a feeling by the end of the show we're going to exhaust every single audio clip we've got on file. Jesus.
Why not? Why not?
12 minutes in.
Encarnacion, again, he just pinched hit. Bailey, 0 for 4. And Fitzgerald, he had a hit, 2 strikeouts, but he was also the ghost runner that allowed the winning run to come in. Again,
what did I tell you in the green room, though? What did I tell you in the green room? What scared me arguably the most tonight, Eric? I love the fact that they'll go to their bench late. But when you bring in Encarnacion to pinch hit and then you put your worst outfielder in when you should be putting defensive replacements in, that scares me. What about you?
Well, the problem is you had to do something. You had to do something, man, right? Right? At that particular time, you needed the bat more than you needed the damn glove. So... Hey, I see you, Gary. What's up, Booney? Booney from Locked On A's is in the house. Big win, Giants. Yes, sir. I was getting a little nervous there, man, especially when the pitching fails and then you got to rely on the hitting. Let's just say, yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking.
And by the way, I throw a bouquet to the A's tonight, Eric. What a catch out in right field tonight. Holy crap. Catch of the year.
Oh, really?
Catch of the year.
Hey, what's up, Soder? How's it going, man?
A face plant, Eric. A face plant into the wall.
A face plant?
If you saw it,
I'm
you can know what I'm stepping.
Hey, maybe when we do the out-of-town scoreboard, maybe they'll have that little clip up.
They'll have a clip for sure. They got to. It saved the game. What a catch. Anyway, let's look at the pitching, Eric. And I got a few.
Oh my! Look at this. The entire staff threw today. The entire staff. My God, he emptied the clip. Holy shit. Birdsong goes 4 1/3. His first 4 innings were okay. That 5th inning, oof.
Yeah, the Giants starters, if they're going to have a bad inning, it seems to always be number 5.
Look at that. 5 walks. Unacceptable.
Yeah, but the bullpen holding it down other than Walker, your buddy.
Beck came in for an inning and a third, did good. Walker came in for an inning and a third, did shitty. Tyler came in, did his inning, did great. Doval came in, did great. Miller came in, it was shitty. Bivens came in and got it done. Hey, right? I mean,
yeah, but I texted you when Bivens came in, buddy.
I'm having chest pain.
I get you. I understand that. But look, I would have much rather see Bivens than Walker and freaking Miller.
It's baseball, Eric. You got to go to the pen.
We're going to have to do something about this, guys. We're going to have to do something about this. There's no doubt about it, man. Okay. Giants again.
Take a breath.
Win big. They win. I know. I'm ready to go. They win big, right? Is in the 10th inning, which was great. But man, look, we're gonna have to do something here. We're gonna have to do something here with that bullpen. I'm talking about a couple of guys. The bullpen is great, Oh, best catch he's ever seen in his life. Okay. Hey, Glenn, do me a favor. Catch that super chat. I'm gonna go find it on Twitter.
All right, let me find that. Yeah, you go get that, man. That was a dandy. All right, is it? Yeah, I think we got super chat time, Eric.
There we go.
So,
or hit it.
You want me to do it? We're doing it. We're pulling at everything tonight.
Why not?
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Robbie's in again tonight, $2. Appreciate that. Oh, so much. Helps us pay the bills. And Eric and I are broke. We really need your help. Walker needs a refresher course in Sacramento. You know what? Given what unfolded earlier this week, Eric, it would not be inconceivable out in the left field if maybe he was assigned to Sacramento for a week. Hell, if we can see Duvall, your ace, what you call your ace closer, your bona fide closer last year go down, dude, jigs up for Walker, because I said to you before the show, I said, Jesus, man, they're throwing him in the 9th, the 7th, the 6th. The 5th. Geez, he'll be starting soon, Eric. Maybe you're right, Rob. I don't know. There are certain times in a ball game, I got to admit, tonight when Bivens came in, I was a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous. The spidey senses were tingling a little bit. I was texting Eric going, oh, my God, Bivens is coming in. Holy crap. Faced his batter. He got I think he get the line shot to third, and then got the final out of that inning. I think that's how it unfolded.
Yeah, it was a ground ball to Chapman. Did a great job throwing the guy out at first because that guy was moving.
Yeah, great play. So he got the job done, but, it's gonna fall into a position where I said to Eric, maybe he's gonna turn into your long reliever when you're down 6 runs. He'll just eat your inning.
Garbage time.
Not doing anything else.
Garbage time. Because because you cannot. I'm telling you, you cannot afford to have that guy come in when there may be the game on the line. You just can't, man. Even if you got I had a couple of runs, right? It was 4-2, and you saying he still couldn't get it done, dude.
No.
And look, this is not being hyperbolic. This is a few outings that we've seen. It's not
a few. It's habitual.
There you go. That's a good word. It's been habitual. And look, there's something that has to be done. You just can't keep doing it. To be honest with you, I'd rather see Jelly or Bivens. Beck came in and would look good. So I would have much rather seen a different option to go to. I don't know what you do. I don't know who in Sacramento would be a good bullpen arm, to be honest with you. So
maybe that's what they're up against too. I guess they couldn't go to Jelly. They're in a situation where he pitched a couple of innings, right? So
yeah, he did.
Dude,
and you know what? Look who else.
I'm just going to leave it rest.
Right, we won. That's great, but the problem is it could be an issue ahead. That
already has been
projecting ahead, because that's a situation you can't afford. But the Giants won. I mean, that's the most important thing. Giants won, and they were able to get it. Bullpen's fine, but there's just a few guys. Miller and Walker are a problem.
Yeah. So good take. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
They are.
Did you find the play?
I did. You ready?
Did you see it? Did you preview? I flipped over between it. We were in a commercial timeout, so I switched over. Here's the pitch, and let it rip.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
1-1. That's hit deep in the air to left center. Denzel Clark on the run. He's still going. He's still going. He touches out. And
wow.
Oh. Did he catch that baseball? Oh my goodness, he caught the baseball. Oh my God.
Look at the look on that kid's face. Did you see that?
That's a picture, Eric.
I know. Look at that. It's pretty damn impressive, man.
Reminds me of the old Cardinals baseball. I can't believe what I just saw.
Denzel Clark on the run. He's still
Look at
going.
it. Look at it. Fearless baseball.
Did he catch that baseball?
I think he did. Did he concuss himself? He kind of looks like
he wears number 1. I thought when he hit that wall so hard, I thought he painted it. Look, it looked like he painted his jersey right on the wall, Eric.
God,
look at that.
Oh my God.
That's why I said that's the best catch I've seen of this year.
Wow.
Fearless, dude.
Oh my God.
Those young players, dude, they're just happy to be there in Oakland.
Yeah, they want to get it done.
Sacramento.
They
And
want to get it done.
geez, I can't go a week without saying Oakland. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Senior says to get bored tonight. I sent you. Oh, I can't watch it tonight. I wish I could watch it here, but we can't play it on here because the natural music will ding us. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Erica, did we miss this one? Or we got another one coming in now. Robbie, you take this one, Eric.
I'd add lefty Joey Lou I don't give a shit to the 40-man to replace Walker. No, it's okay. That's going to be taking
enough sleep today.
Look, remember, because that's what I called him. Remember the offseason?
I know. I'm very aware.
Joey Lou I don't give a shit. That problem is going to be taken care of because Kyle Harrison is going to be he's going to go back to the bullpen. Verlander should be coming back soon. Harrison goes into the bullpen, and you got a lefty coming out of the bullpen, and I think he'll have some success there.
I think we solved the problem. Just get Isaiah in, buddy.
Yeah.
The old snake ball.
The snake ball. There you go. Why not, man? He's a lefty too, by the way. Did you know that? Yeah.
I did. Oh, I've seen the episode.
Well, there you go.
50
Hold on. Let me see something. Because I see someone just queued something, and it's time to find it here. There we go. Right here. Whoa, what the?
It's a late night. Dude, it's 1:02 here. Are we going to go open phone Friday night? What are we going to do here tonight?
Hey, if you want to, because I see something out here.
I don't want to be here till 3 a.m, dude.
Steven.
And by the way, I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. Step away from your computer. I forgot before we went live, Eric. I was supposed to mask up. I've got COVID.
Oh, yeah. You're freaking way to go, man.
Now, guys, back away from your computer. I should have masked up before we started. A little late now, but thought I'd tell you.
Here we go. Steven Ortega. Eric. Glenn, thoughts on the Corbin Burns injury? Oh, no! There we go.
Oh, you're a beauty. You're a beauty, man.
See, I'm here all night.
You're beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that sucks, man.
Oh, my
God. That sucks. I feel bad for the guy. I do. He just signed that big contract, and he goes out there and blows his elbow out, man.
Guys, if you think you can outdo Eric and I tonight, there's a link. Come on in. Say hi.
Oh, shit. You know what you're doing, right? Yeah.
Everyone welcome except those who are working at Six Flags. This is we're gonna non-Six Flag night.
Okay, why not?
To be honest, we haven't seen him here today yet.
No, he's in there. For those who missed it, and there you go. For those who missed it.
Time for the daily
Eldridge Watch.
And Eldridge went 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, 3 strikeouts.
What up, Mike? As usual, Mike comes in late. You missed a lot tonight, buddy.
Yeah, we're not recapping. We already went over it. Just go rewind it.
Eric. Oh, yeah, Eric's pissed off. He goes, no more recapping for Mike. Go watch the replay. Oh, thanks, Isabel. I'm not too bad. The rest of the family, really, really sick. I'm just sore all over. I told Eric I just got back after being away from a week. I said, oh, dude, guess what? And then you were sending me, Eric, you've been in a mood all day. You were sending me video. You were sending me audio clips all day. I said,
I had to.
Like, that's life. That's
life.
Back to the 50s. Little Frankie Sinatra.
But that, right? Isn't that what it is? That's life.
Love that song.
All right. Oh, that song is great.
You know that
April,
song?
Get back up in May. Oh, dude, I love that song. That's one of my favorites. I just love it. And it's the feel of it. And it tells a great story. You go down, you get back up on your feet.
That's life. That's life.
Awesome. I wish we could play it.
And as funny as it may seem.
And Gary, thank you. All the way from New York. He's up late tonight, man.
Oh, dude, are you ever? So it's 1:05, 2:05, 3:05 in the morning there, Eric.
Yeah. He's up burning the midnight oil. Need to have a Damas watch.
Dummy and get some sleep, dude.
Dude, that's another, I'm telling you, that's another problem. I see I'll get to you here in a minute, Fuji. That's a problem, guys. That is 100% a problem.
Hey, I got an idea.
He's batting 195.
Oh, I know.
195.
And what are we giving him? Are we giving him a pass on it? What? What do we give him a pass? I never hear anybody talk about it. Every time I watch the ball game, I'm always hearing it doesn't matter who's batting 200 or less, Eric. Every at bat, Mike Kruko's favorite. He's ready to bust out now. I feel it now, boy.
Let's bring in Kyle, man. Let's bring in Kyle. Kyle's good stuff here. What is up, Kyle? Haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to, dude?
Oh, I've had a lot going on. I'm applying to a business program right now. I just had a kid a couple months ago. It's been insane, man. But
so it's good stuff then. Okay, good.
I'm starting to get back into podcasting again.
No worries. Oh, hey. You're not playing hooky on this. I'm looking over your shoulder and I see golf clubs. Come on, man.
Not just that. I saw the clubs. He's got a baseball photo. I think it's a soccer photo. He's got a Cincinnati Reds jersey. He's got a football helmet. He's got golf clubs there.
What is it?
Pete Rose. It's autographed by
Pete Rose. Nice, man.
And then
we'll give him a pass on
my idol right here. Greatest postseason pitcher of all time.
Oh, Madison Bumgarner. There it is. Yep. There you go, man. Yeah. Hey, you are not wrong. All right, Kyle. Tell me, man, what do you think about the club so far? I mean, have you been away a little bit? Just give me your a little synopsis and how you feel about the club.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's sort of tough to keep up with this club because they started out 8-1. They've had a couple of cold streaks where they went below 500 since that 8-1 start. They were still a few games above 500. And now since the shakeup, they've been 3-0. I am a little bit confused about the people that they chose for that shakeup. Why they would have chosen to go with Dominic Smith and Johnson. I forget his first name, but Daniel Johnson. They're 29 years old. They don't have a whole lot of upside. They can fill in for a few weeks, maybe even a month or so. Fair. But they have other options in-house. I'm obviously biased towards Luis Matos. Everyone knows that. But if the Giants don't believe in him, they've got McRae in-house. They've got Luciano in-house. They've got Meckler in-house. They can go to these prospects that they've developed over the past few months. They've got Casey Schmidt that they can put at first base. So it's a little bit confusing why they chose to go that route. Hopefully those guys develop. Hopefully it turns out fine. But I would like to see this club start prioritizing 2026 a little bit more than they are right now.
That's fair. Now, I think we're going to see a move happen at the trade deadline, and it could be pretty significant. Are you okay with that? I mean, if they're in it, right? If they're in it, I'm all for them going out there and making a big move. And maybe it's going to be first base. I don't know. Maybe right field. I don't know about right field. Who knows? The right side of the field, as Glenn has been talking about since the season has began. Right field, second base, first base. Those are all dirt. One of those three, I think, are going to get a big upgrade. They got to be, right? If you're in the thick of it, because you cannot look, you just can't run with this team.
Yeah, you can't sandbag. You can't sandbag.
No. Look, because there's still 3.5 months worth of baseball, right? So right now you could kind of, as you said, let these guys run for a month, maybe a month and a half until the trade deadline. And if there's an opportunity, man, you got to freaking get on that, man. You got to.
Eric, I think it's going to be second base. As much as, I've been unhappy with, we got first base covered with Dom now. He's been sensational since Eric scored you a couple of runs today.
Yes.
In key situations.
No doubt. There's no doubt. Correct. And maybe then maybe they run with him.
We got 3 right fielders now to choose from. But second base, when you got a second baseman, what was it, Eric? He hasn't had an RBI since April.
He hasn't had an RBI since April.
Week 2 of the season. since Fitzgerald's had an RBI. I'm a little concerned.
It's been a while since he had a hit. I can't believe he got a hit today. So
he's been picked off more than he's been getting hits.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's all going to be forgotten because he scored the winning run, even though it wasn't because of him. Wilmer Flores could have been on third base and scored that run. Right? I'm just saying, because it was a ghost runner. He was on base because of the ghost runner.
I get nervous when I see Wilmer coming down the line on a pass ball too. Oh, he's chugging. He's like, do I go? Do I not go? Do I go? Okay, I'm going to go. And I'm like, oh, this is going to get ugly. He's going to get hurt one of these days. I'm telling you.
He is. All right, let's bring in Dean now. Let's bring in Dean.
Let's see what Dean says.
What's up, Dean? Were you at the game?
Good evening, guys.
Were you at the game?
No, I think you took the night off tonight, didn't you, Dean?
Oh no, yeah, I was at home today.
That's fair. So what do you think, man? What'd you think of that win?
It certainly was one of them. I don't know. It was certainly a bit sloppy, certainly a bit lucky in parts, but they did what they needed to do, and
they got to win. I mean, you can't. Yeah, right. Got to win.
At the end of the day,
it was ugly.
Eke went out there.
Yeah. But again, we all understand that there's definitely an issue with Ryan Walker. Whew. Man, you just can't put him in any type of you can't put him in any kind of even a mid to high leverage situation. Can't do it.
It's just really tough when you're like a 2-pitch guy and one of your pitches aren't working. It's just you end up becoming super predictable and
he can't locate that fastball for the life of him. It goes wherever the hell it wants. Miller's the same way. That guy hits seriously. If he comes in a clean inning, he's hitting somebody every time, man.
Right. The difference is, though, that Miller can sometimes get out of his own messes, whereas Walker has consistently not been able to get out of his own way without giving up a run or two.
Right. Exactly.
Come on, Joey's saying, Glenn, who gets on base ahead of Fitzgerald? You're ripping him. Bailey, Wade, Yaz. Jesus, show up. You're going to get at least one in 2 months. Come on. Come on, man.
That is a good point. I mean, right. That is a good point.
I'll give you an example, Eric.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Right? Get the fuck. Oops, I'm getting wound up. Sorry. I need you need that buzzer every time I say the F-bomb. Hit one over the wall. There's your RBI. Come on.
And you know what? And that's the thing is, I think he's on the roster because he has a little bit of pop. How many home runs does he have?
Did you say a little bit?
A lot of. He hit like 15 last year. If I'm not mistaken, right?
This ain't.
How many has he hit? How many are you guys looking by chance, Dean? I see you typing. Are you looking to see how many Fitzgerald? If not, no worries. I can look it up.
Dean's always scoring games and taking names. If anybody knows, it's our buddy Dean.
Oh, you're muted. He's muted. You're off.
Oh, sorry about that.
There you go.
Okay. I think Fitzgerald, he's only hit 2 home runs this season.
Only 2 home runs. See, I mean, he's supposed to have a little bit of pop. Now, I see what Grand Admiral, he's saying that he's not the problem. No, but he is an accumulation of a big. The Giants got leaks, man, and they're trying to plug. You plug one leak and you got another one popping. You plug that one and another one's popping. So you got Yaz who's slumping. You got Fitzgerald who's been slumping. You've addressed first base, which has been okay. You got Bailey, who still isn't he's still not batting 200. I mean, come on, God.
Yeah, no excuses.
When has anyone ever wished that a catcher would hit at least 240 in a lineup? How bad does that sound? Can we just have you hit 240?
Do you hear what I said to Eric earlier, Dean? I said, I saw something that I've never seen happen with the Giants in, I can't tell you how long. Way back to the Posey days. We actually intentionally walked their catcher tonight. When was the last time you saw that happen to Bailey?
It will never happen to Bailey.
Nope.
Yeah,
and he's still freaking jumping back and forth, left side, right side. Eric,
whatever.
I mean, pick your strong side. And
whatever.
Dude, that guy's got more problems than trying to be a switch hitter.
Yes, I would agree with that. There is no doubt. And the thing is, look, we're June 6th, guys. By the way, 81 years ago. Let's not forget. D-Day.
D-Day.
But even though it's a win, we still got to kind of highlight those things. What do you guys think of Birdsong today? Had 4 good innings, right? 4 good innings? Exactly, Johnny. 4 good innings. He came out for the 5th, and he lost all command. That fastball, to be honest with you, that fastball all night really wasn't locating. He was trying to elevate it, but it was way too high. So, again, I mean, he got away with just giving up 2 runs, which was lucky. It could have been a lot worse.
Eric, I'm going to do an exercise. While you entertain, you're going to be in the chat here with the guys. Eric, pick 5 teams at random. 5 major league teams. Lay them on me.
5 teams at random.
Pick 5 teams. This isn't difficult, Eric.
Okay. Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay.
Houston Astros.
Yep.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Yep.
Seattle Mariners.
Okay.
Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Done. Okay, you give me 2 minutes. I'm going to work on something.
Oh, look at this guy. What are you going to do? Oh, boy. He's going into the freaking starting to get fancy with the spices. All right, guys. Let's get this out of the way. What's up, Chardon?
Yeah, Eric, I'm a big fan of Giant Sports Talk Live.
Tell you what, disclaimer. You need to calm down. We know that you're in the green room. You don't need to keep freaking spamming the freaking chat. Got it?
I'm sorry for spamming the chat. I'm clear. We're clear. I'm sorry for spamming the chat. I won't do it ever again.
Can I make a disclaimer? I'll be right back.
You motherfucker. All right. What do you got going on, Chardon?
So what were your thoughts on the game today?
Hey, it was a win, man. So I'll take it.
What were your thoughts on the wild pitch thrown by Pierce Johnson to come in and score Fitzgerald?
Hey, hallelujah. No one has to swing a bat.
No home run scored in this game, unfortunately.
Nope, no home runs. No, what are you talking about? Yeah, it was. Olsen had a home run.
The San Francisco Giants didn't score a home run in this game.
No, they did not hit a home run.
That's unfortunate. I would love to see some long balls.
I would like to see how about some situational hitting and some small ball. How about that?
Dean, what were your thoughts on the game? Like, how did you feel? Like, what were your what was your analysis on the game? Give me a quick analysis, a minute analysis.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the hitting's been getting a little better, but they're still, at the end of the day, not really great hitting team right now. But the pitching's been holding them together, and today the hitting was able to do enough to keep in it, and the wild pitch did the rest. So overall, not the best win, but you take the wins where you can get them. I'm never going to complain about getting a win, regardless of how it happened.
Eric, so as a passionate Giants fan, if the Giants want to sweep the Braves, what are some tips you give to the team as a whole in general, as a whole unit, if they want to sweep Atlanta? Because they're going to sweep Atlanta for sure. I would love to see that.
Pitch the ball, hit the ball, catch the ball. How about that?
Dean, let me throw that same question out to you. If you want to, if you want the Giants, what do the Giants have to work on if they want to sweep Atlanta? What do they have to work on?
They're definitely going to need to cut down on the mistakes for sure.
I mean, I really love this game today. I know it was sloppy. It wasn't the best performance. I mean, it was, it could have been better.
What pissed you off about the game today? What could have been better?
The hitting could have been better.
Tell me, talk to me. What did you think about the base running?
I love the base running.
You love the base running? Did you watch the freaking game?
I watched the game.
And how did you think that the base running was outstanding?
It was the base running was outstanding today.
The base running was hot garbage.
It was hot garbage.
Have you ever smelled hot garbage?
I don't like the smell of hot garbage. It smells awful.
That was Giants base running today. Did you watch the game?
I watched the game. The base running was awful today.
You just said it was outstanding.
No, it was awful. I changed it. It was awful.
Okay. Why was it awful?
It could have been better.
Why? What happened?
You could have put people on base and we could have scored runs while people were on base.
Right. And then what happened with Ramos?
He didn't score. He didn't score runs.
He didn't score. Why didn't he score?
Because the base running is awful.
Because the base running is awful. What did he do?
He sucked.
He sucked. How did he suck?
He didn't score a run. Well,
Score runs. How come he didn't score any runs?
Because he should. He's an all-star. He should score more runs.
What happened when he tried to steal second base?
He got struck. He got caught by another runner.
You are correct, sir. He was caught stealing. What happened to Jung-Hoo Lee when he was on first base?
He got caught by another runner.
He did not get caught, but what happened to him on first base?
He got struck out.
He did not strike out while he was on first base, but he did get picked off.
I don't know.
What happened to Tyler Fitzgerald?
Stop screaming at me, Eric. Stop.
What happened? What?
You're yelling at me.
Hey, listen to me.
You're like my father. You're like my father.
Hey, you said they were outstanding.
You're like my dad right now. You're yelling at me.
Hey, that's what happens. So on first base, what happened with Tyler Fitzgerald?
He was caught stealing.
He was not caught stealing, but he was picked off as well. So tell me this: three instances of base running that was hot garbage. Got caught stealing, got picked off twice. Once by Jung-Hoo Lee, and the other one was Tyler Fitzgerald. That's horrible base running. I like to see the aggressiveness, right? But you got to be able to freaking execute. You can't get picked off.
As a Giants fan,
the Tyler Fitzgerald one, that one was bad because it was late in the game. You were trying to get something started. You had speed on the base, and he got picked off.
As a Giants fan, I would love to see this team be more aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this team is not aggressive. If this team becomes way more aggressive than it already is, we've been winning. We could be winning more games right now, and our record could be better on paper.
I think we all can agree that if the hitting was just a tad bit better, this team would be rolling. Hey, you know what? To be honest with you, the team probably the way that they've been throwing the ball, they could be leading the division. That is not. I'm not being hyperbolic with that. They could be leading the division if they just hit the ball a little bit better. And I'm not talking like significantly better. I'm just talking about a little bit better. I think they'd be leading the division.
Dean, it's always great having you on the program. It truly is. You add a lot of depth to this network. I really appreciate what you share.
Yeah, Kyle, doesn't matter what you do, man.
I love what Dean does. He adds a lot of depth to the show. He should be a color commentator on the radio for the Giants.
What about Kyle?
Kyle and Dean should both be radio color commentators for the Giants and do a post-game show after every Giants game, home and away.
Well, guess what? They got busy lives. One of them is a teacher. Another one is getting ready to go to school and has a brand new baby. So they're a little busy.
Eric, I'm busy too. I work at Great America. I live a busy life too.
There you go, man. Got to pay the bills, right?
We all live busy lives, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Isn't that the life that we all live?
Yes, that is correct. All right, what else you got, Shardo?
We're gonna win tomorrow. Giants are gonna win tomorrow.
Okay.
6-0, and they're gonna win Game 3, 5-3.
They're gonna win 5-3. That's decent. Okay, who's pitching tomorrow again? Is it Roop?
Logan Webb is pitching tomorrow.
Logan Webb's pitching. Okay, so
and
that's
then Landon
a good chance for a series win here.
And Landon Roop is pitching Game 3.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll see.
So Roop and Webb are going tomorrow for Game 2 and Game 3.
Gotcha. So Webb and Roop, 2 and 3.
Webb and Roop.
Got it.
Going for Game 2 and Game 3.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, Shardo.
Hey,
we'll catch you on the next one.
Make sure to click the like and subscribe button to the SGS Sports Talk channel. I'm at 408 subscribers. I'm on the road to 500. And also make sure to click the like and subscribe button for Giants Sports Talk Live. Erik and Glenn put out some great Giants content. If you don't want to miss out on what these guys are doing every single night, go there and show them some love. Hey, Erik, Kyle, Dean, thanks for having. It's great coming on the show. I'll definitely be back next time.
See you, Andy. All right, there was Shardo. All right, there we go. Ibrahim, see, this is the type of rich analysis I tune into Giants Sports Talk Live. No offense to Dean and Kyle, but their insights don't compare. By the way, that is Ibrahim is being 100% sarcastic.
All right, I'm back. Got a couple of questions for Sherdal. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, hold on.
Don't you dare. Oh, you prick. Sherdal, you still there? No, Sherdal is bowed out for the night. Oh, well. All right, Erik. I'm going to have a little fun with you guys. Going to have a little fun with you. And not to take... Oh, by the way, you missed one, Erik.
Did I miss one?
We missed a super chat. Here
Holy
it is.
shit, we missed a couple, I think.
I need Giant Sports Talk Live stickers. I'm a big fan of the show. Fuji,
well, there you go, man.
have you emailed us and sent your address and asked for them? Dean did. He got his stickers like a week later, right, Dean? See?
There you go.
All you had to do was ask. Goes,
Fuji was also asking to join. You got to buy a square. Nah, we're not that mean.
No,
we're not that
desperate. We're not that desperate. We always
Fuji,
got started all on a bad day, right? So
thank you for the $2, though.
Okay.
Whoop.
Got a mind of its own today. This is a weird day.
Yeah, little weird.
Erik, all right. You ready?
Let's hear it. What you got?
Here's what I've got to take a look at, okay? All right. Little homework tonight. Dean, you know about homework. You're a school teacher. A little homework. Haven't done homework in a long time. Guys, you ready for this? All right. JG40 says, catchers are usually bad hitters. Erik, I had you randomly pick the Blue Jays, the Astros, the Brewers, the Mariners, and the Angels. Alejandro Kirk, batting .304.
Nice. What's the sample size, though?
Well, he plays every day.
Okay, he does. Okay.
Yeah. And I just went by the usual starting catcher. Correct me if I'm wrong in any way, shape, or form. I have been before, once or twice. So, Astros, Victor Caratini. Guess what he's batting, Erik?
What's he batting?
.264.
I'll take it.
The Brew Crew. Oh, big dip there, Erik. Contreras batting .238.
I'll take it.
You take that? Oh, that's terrible.
I'd take it. I would take it.
You pulled in. I wish you had to flip these, but I'll go in your order. You also, random, by the way, picked the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh, yeah.
Batting .270, and he's popped about 12 home runs. And then you came in with your old boy, Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Must be an off year, Erik. He's batting. Well, actually, according to JG, he's having a huge year. He's batting .251, Erik.
250.
And those are your five. You picked Kirk, Caratini, Contreras, Raleigh, O'Hoppe. The worst average was .238. On average, it's about .260. Then we got Bailey batting .189, Erik.
Yeah, I hear you, dude.
I wouldn't say catchers are notoriously bad hitters.
I hear you.
I would say Bailey is notoriously a bad hitter.
I'll tell you what. I see Robbie DeVille. I see you in the green room. We'll bring you on here in a minute. Let's pay the bills, and then we'll come back, and we'll get to Robbie.
Yes, let's pay the bills. We got to pay for the stickers.
Here we go.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, signatures for soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Erik and Glenn.
I was talking to Robbie DeVille earlier today, and actually he called me today from the ballpark. He had a Wilmer Flores sighting. I said, hey, you come on, you're welcome on the show. I haven't heard from you for a while, so let's bring him in.
Hey, guys, how are you?
There we go. He was... Guys, did you see what happened there?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Sneaky. Hey, buddy, how you doing, Robert?
Oh, great. Just got back from the game. You know, it was a great win.
What was the crowd like tonight? Looked like they were chanting. I heard a little Jong Hoo Lee tonight.
Oh, yeah, they were rolling him on real good. And then, it's a good game overall. Even though that, they had the lead and then they let it go. But they fought back and they got the walk-off. I mean, 3 in a row is tough, but tomorrow and Sunday are going to be even tougher.
Right on. And
Because-
you didn't happen to throw the ball out on the field tonight. I was worried that was you.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
up,
Kyle.
Robbie?
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Dean.
Hey, tell me about that. You texted me, and I was a little befuddled
That
to
was
say the least.
Although, as soon as that thing went flying in the air, the mob just went down there and got him and brought him
Right.
up.
Yeah, him. But you told me they kicked out an entire row. What the hell was that about?
There was like 5 of them because they filmed it.
Were they Braves fans or Giants fans?
They just had gear on. They didn't really care.
Did they have? Was it Giants gear or Braves gear?
No, it was just like random, like A's hat, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So again, Eric, selfies, Friday night selfies.
Wow, that's a little bit more, man. You go. What was that all about? That was freaking bullshit, dude.
And then I read right after the game. Did you know, Eric? They played the wrong ball on the play.
Yeah, you got the BP ball. Bailey got the BP ball.
Yeah, he played the wrong ball.
No shit.
If you go back and look at it, he reached the ball because Yaz's ball went behind, was going towards the dugout.
How many damn different balls were on the field to play, man?
Yeah.
3?
Crazy.
No, there were 2.
Well, no,
Crazy.
I thought the one that got thrown at the umpire that went like out into towards the infield. It went out towards
the regular. That was the one that the BP ball from the behind the Braves dugout.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
And then they tried going down that club level, and they're no mas.
Wow.
But it was a good game overall. I mean, it was a good game overall.
You saw an exciting game, man, right? It's something you don't see every day.
I just wish Adames can start hitting.
Man, dude, what is going on? Guys, what is going on? Let's talk about that. That's something I wanted to get into. Let me go have a talk to Kyle in a little bit here.
Yeah,
Kyle,
yeah.
what is going on with Willie Adames, man? I didn't see this coming, to be honest with you. I did not see it being this bad. And I knew he struck out a lot, but I also knew he would come through in the clutch, and he hasn't.
Yeah, I definitely expected Willie Adames' numbers to stabilize with what his career norm is by now. At this point, it's definitely concerning. We're 60-ish games into the season, something like that.
Let's take a look how many
And
bats.
he's only hit 5 homers. And
and you
the
know
thing about Willie Adames
only have one less home run. That's it.
The thing about Willie Adames that we need to remember is he was brought here for his bat. He's a bat first shortstop.
Yes,
he only got 47 hits.
I believe he is the second worst defensive shortstop when you measure by outs above average. So he's not here for a great glove as much as the announcers talk about it. He's brought here to hit, and he hasn't hit so far. So it's definitely concerning at this point. I would probably sit him down for a couple of days, let him think about it. Hopefully he can reset.
That news came out. The news came out earlier today. Bob Melvin said he's going to sit on Sunday, and there's an off day on Monday. So that's 2 days he's going to have off. We talked about it on the show last night, remember? I was like, maybe that'd be a good idea to give him a day off before a day off, and then you get 2 days off for that kid.
5 home runs, 47 hits total on the season, batting 195.
Yeah, Grand Admiral says
26 RBI.
if you can't hit in Coors, then that's they also played in New York. He didn't hit in New York. They played in Cincinnati. He didn't hit in Cincinnati. What other ballparks that were somewhat hitter friendly? Wrigley Field didn't hit anything.
He hasn't hit anywhere.
No. When you're batting 190 freaking 5,
you really haven't hit anywhere.
But no, to your point, Grand Admiral, if he is not hitting in Colorado here coming up after this Atlanta series, Houston, we got a problem.
Eric, he deserves another one tonight.
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Another $2 from Fuji. Thank you, sir. Willie Adames is experiencing performance anxiety.
There you go. Every man's worst nightmare, Eric.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what. Look, but it's not even that. Even when there's no one on base, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. The guy just isn't getting it done. I know a few weeks ago, Jeff Young tweeted out that he's what is it? His bat speed has dropped 2 miles an hour since last year. Is that? I'm guessing it must be significant because he is not the same. He is not the same player as he was last year as far as the bat, and the defense is horrendous. Yesterday he had an error. Today, not so much. Oh, it was Fitzgerald turning that double play that had an error. But man, dude,
Tommy Murphy says, "Can they send him to AAA?" You don't pay a guy millions of dollars to send him to AAA. That ain't happening.
Yeah,
that ain't happening.
Yeah,
I said to you the other night, Eric, Chapman, Adames, you're stuck with them.
100% you are. 100% you are, man.
Cornered
What's
yourself.
Dallas? What's up, Dallas? Tomorrow, DH Ramos and play 3 lefties in the outfield. Dan's suggestion. Kind of like the idea. I'm guessing you're talking Daniel Johnson, Jung-Hoo Lee, and then who's the other lefty outfield? Oh, yes.
Where are you going to
Shit,
put Wilmer?
What's give Wilmer a day off?
He just had a day off, Eric.
Oh, did he? Oh, I don't know. First base.
Yeah, play him first base. There you go.
No, actually, you can't.
Oh, I just leave him at DH.
No. You can't because
you're
facing a righty. Because you want to go with a heavy lefty. I don't know about Yaz though, man. Ooh. I know they had him in there today.
You weren't surprised. I said keep with the hot hand, but they went with him.
Yeah, I kind of figured because I don't think they were gonna. I don't think they're totally out on him. But
hey, give him credit on not giving up on the ball. Did you see Jung-Hoo Lee lost one of the lights today? You go, I don't know what it is, and pew, out of nowhere, like a speeding bullet, his cape waving in the air. It was Yaz.
That's where he excels as a defensive replacement when you have a lead.
So bring him off the bench, Eric.
I agree.
You've been saying it.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'd want to start him though. That's the problem.
Don't be bringing in Encarnacion to pinch hit in the 8th and 9th innings and put him in right field. Bring in Yaz. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I don't want Encarnacion in the outfield at all. Even 1 through 6. You know what I'm saying?
Told you that eventually we'll be doing a show, Eric. We'll be talking about it. It's gonna.
By the way, Adames has almost 240 at bats. I think he's right at or just over 240 at bats. And this is what he's doing.
Grand Admiral's trolling us tonight, buddy. Everything's so he's out in left field all by himself. The game's over.
What's up? What did he say?
Grand Admiral. What hasn't he said? Everything he said is the latest one is Encarnacion needs to be traded, Eric. He just got here and everybody's been raving to get him into the lineup.
I don't want no, he doesn't want him in the lineup. And to be honest with you, I don't know. Whatever. He's just a guy right now. Really, he's just a guy. After you look, because
there are too many just a guys. And to Kyle's point, we got a lot of fillers in this lineup.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And let me go to, or actually, Dean, let me go first, and then Robbie, I'll come right back to you. Trades. Do you think Giants make a big trade? I mean, we're about
maybe at the deadline.
a month and 3 weeks away, somewhere around there.
Deadline, Eric. They're winning.
As much as I want the Giants to be sellers, or I mean, not sellers, buyers at the deadline, I don't know. I'm also kind of in this weird position where I think they might stand pat, which is the last thing I want them to do. I kind of want them to pick a lane.
Right, because that's what they did the last 3 seasons, right? They just stayed pretty much
nagging feeling in my head that they might just stand pat, and I really hope they don't do that. Because we still have no sense of Dom Smith and Daniel Johnson, their long-term prospects on this or in this lineup. Like obviously they've had, or especially Smith has had a decent 3 games to start, but again, that's a sample size of 3 games. That's not necessarily going to carry over, and that's why like those 2 moves kind of felt. It did feel a little bit Farhani, like kind of bringing up warm bodies to fill in the spaces for as much time as they figure out some more long-term solution.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I don't know. If they go on a hot run, I see them more likely sticking to the lane of being buyers. But as it stands right now, if they continue to go like 500 down to the All-Star break, I kind of see them maybe standing pat or making a few like
minor moves.
Yeah.
All right, here, let me answer this question. Dallas says, we gave Wade 2.5 months. Let's give Gerard more than 2.5 games. Let me ask you this, Dallas. Since they signed Dominic Smith, Encarnacion lost the one position that he was going to get the run in, and that was first base. Now you want to have him in the outfield. What would you rather have? Would you rather see Matos out there in the outfield and get more run, or would you rather see Encarnacion? Both of them, well, Encarnacion is out of options. Matos is close to being done. I think he's got, 20 days in the minors, and then if he exceeds that, then I think he becomes a free agent. So that's what I'm saying. For me, it doesn't make sense to bring up Encarnacion when you sign Dominic Smith, and now you have Matos, who needs to get MLB at bats. And yes, I agree that he has to play every day so he could get that in AAA. But why can't he get that at the MLB letter?
Yeah, we still got about 18 games left, Eric. I think if Dominic does average at best, good to average, then his time will run short, and you're going to see Matos back up here. Given the fact that their hands are tied with Matos now, they've got to bring him up.
Well, yeah. I mean, so then what do you do?
Total give up. That's it. It's over.
So I didn't quite understand that aspect. I get they want him at bats, but he needs MLB at bats. I would much rather. And look, Daniel Johnson is great, but why have two? Why have two lefty outfielders? That's the issue I have. You got Yaz. You can't really platoon him now unless you platoon him with freaking Encarnacion. And I don't want to platoon Encarnacion in right field. That seems like an experiment bound to go bad. I don't know. Maybe you guys feel different.
I just think it's going to be one of the late nights. It's going to be one of the late nights. He pinch hits, goes out in right field, and blows it on us. He's not a defensive replacement.
That could happen. All right, let's get to Robbie. What is up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Hey, but what do you think of this, though? You know, Luis Robert, he's struggling in Chicago. He might be a guy that the Giants can go after if they need it.
Yeah, but apparently they wanted too much. Chicago wants way too much.
Well, I mean, if he needs to get, if Posey's desperate, he'll pull the trigger. I mean,
that's the thing. That's the thing I don't want to see. I don't want to see desperation. I don't want to see, because if you're operating out of desperation, you're going to make a wrong move.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if they're in it by the deadline, because they finish up the break with LA,
and
then they go right into the break. So that would be a perfect time to go get them because they're in Chicago.
I mean, yeah, but look how look.
I think the more Latin players they get, the more they gel.
And I get it. But man, he's not having a very good year, man.
No, that's why I think the new scenery might help him.
It might, but that's the thing. Well, I'll tell you what I don't like about that, because if you're making a trade at the trade deadline, you want a bona fide guy. You don't want an experiment, right?
Oh, right.
You want to do an experiment at the beginning of the season and see where he goes, not when you're in the final 2 months of the season.
Yeah, that's true too.
Right? See what I'm saying?
I just thought it because it's Chicago.
I get you. I hear you. What you got, Kyle? I see you raising your hand.
So the rumor is in the offseason that the Giants tried trading for Luis Robert and they wanted Eldridge. So my question to you guys and to the chat would be, would you be willing to move Eldridge for Luis Robert?
No.
Oh, you take somebody else. They can move somebody else.
Yeah, right on, Robert.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either.
Nope.
No.
Did you see Bleacher Report? Bleacher Report was saying to get Duran out of Boston, it would cost Birdsong and Eldridge. Get out of here.
No.
Eric, how many games are we over 500 right now, or should we have?
Got slack tonight too.
Aren't we 7? Were we 7 games? 8 games above 500.
Eric, we're 8 games over 500. We're talking about the trade deadline. Dude, go out and make it happen at the trade deadline, because you have a freaking pitching staff that's
yes
postseason, If we're 8 games over 500 right now with this freaking mess, imagine what we could be.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You got Webb, who's in Cy Young conversations. You got Robbie Ray, who's in Cy Young conversations. You got a 1A and a 1B right now. You can't let that go. You can't, man. You got to take full advantage of that. You have to.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like this whole idea that, like we're like, yes, we are like being, even after a loss, we can be like negative about what we're seeing on the field. And that's because there's just so much like viable potential that this team could have with the pitching staff that we have.
Yeah.
It just feels like, and it's like you have these guys who are going out and killing it consistently on a daily basis now. And the hitting is just not getting them any support. It's the most frustrating thing in the world to watch.
I tell you what, there's a good point. Glenn Kuiper made a great point on the show the other day. We're kind of talking here about pitching. There's an uproar about wanting to fire Burrell, right, as the hitting coach. Got to get rid of the hitting coach, right? Well, how come no one's talking about JP Martinez? The freaking staff has been incredible. Probably the best staff in baseball. But yet there's hey, JP Martinez is doing an absolute fantastic job. That's how, unfortunately, and I said this on the show, that's kind of how society is. They'd rather dwell on the negative than give the flowers to the positive, so to speak. So, yeah, man, I think we got to, right? I think we got to acknowledge that JP Martinez is handling the staff pretty freaking good. And Garvin Alston out there in the bullpen, man. Look, without the ability of them, trying to show these guys the right way. Granted, they got to go out there and execute 100%. Because I always say that whether you're a pitcher or whether you're a hitter, you got to go out there and execute, plain and simple. So
let's bring in Dallas.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dallas is getting more airtime today than you got yesterday, Eric. Dallas. I just saw Dallas on my other screen. Well, you doing 2 shows at once? Holy cow!
Yeah, why not, man? Go for it.
Hop in.
What's up, brother?
So 3-0 since the shakeup, and Webb tomorrow. We're looking pretty good.
There you go.
I think we got a good chance of winning the series and doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Dallas going to be up in your neck of the woods. I'm trying to get with. Have you ever been to that Mike's Diner over there off of?
I have. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to him. And yeah, I think that'll be fun. I wanted to do, honestly, you know what I wanted? I wanted to do it next Sunday for that final game against the Dodgers. But guess what? It's Father's Day. So
that's right.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening. That would be fun. That would be fun to do it. But anyways, I tell you, man, talk to me, Dallas. I saw you talk about, giving some run for Gerard, and I get it. But, right, does it make sense? Because they went out there and got Dominic Smith, and now you got Encarnacion in the outfield, which isn't, I think, optimal at all.
Not ideal.
I don't think him at first base is optimal either. I agree. Legitimately, he's going to end up taking away a little time from Wilmer at DH. Maybe Wilmer is playing too much and could benefit from some rest.
Yeah.
And those two guys, they can handle the DH role. At this point, he's going to have to show that he can get it going. He's still rusty. He's not in his spring training form.
No.
Dallas, I respectfully disagree.
Okay.
You're going after Wilmer. I'm out.
He's a freaking DH, man, and he's arguably the best hitter you got.
He's one of them. Him and Ramos. Yeah.
I
who's
agree.
Who's producing the runs? Wilmer. Who's scoring the runs? Wilmer. Who's hitting the home runs? Wilmer. Don't. No other team will be saying, let's sit our best.
No, but here's the problem, because you got to
do it.
Rest him. You have to rest him, though. He has to have rest. Glenn Kuiper even said it. He goes, he's not saying that he needs to be out of the lineup all the time. There's just times that you just got to give him a day so he could stay fresh. So when we come into that final the push, he's going to have to be in there every single day. In September, he's got to be in the lineup every single day.
He sat out yesterday, Eric, and then we had Ramos DHing. So where does Encarnacion even fall into this puzzle anymore?
Great point. That's a great point.
It's tough. especially if he's not hitting. If he was hitting the cover off the ball, then they could find a place for him. But if he's going to come in and not be able to get anything done, then there's not going to be a place for him. It's just unfortunately the timing happened to be that he got better. He got healthy right when a move had to be made with Wade.
And what happens, Eric? What happens if these other two are instrumental pieces in getting runs in, getting the hits? You saw it today. You saw today what we got out of the first base position. No hits, the 2 RBIs. I liked what I saw yesterday from right field. So
that was huge.
In another month's time, Eric, you may be in a position where maybe it's Encarnacion who gets the walking papers.
It's possible.
It could be.
Look. Let's talk about this
because there are a lot of fringe players on this club.
That's where I'm going. Dominic Smith, Encarnacion, Daniel Johnson. Are those guys that you're going to sit there and block someone? No, they're look, and I'm not doing it to belittle these guys, but they're expendable, right? Come on.
They're expendable.
Now Dominic Smith, I think, has bigger upside than everybody else because he's done this before. So I think there could be something where maybe he sticks. I don't know, but I don't think he's. Look, if the Giants are able to get another first baseman during the trade deadline, they're not gonna hesitate and be able to go make that move. Because look, they got a lot of room, and that's the thing. I think they got about $30 million, right? Somewhere around. I don't know how much did they pay Dom Smith. Did anyone see how much they paid for him? And I never saw any numbers on how much they paid him.
Could not have been a lucrative.
It can't have been much. Was it even $1 million? Was it league minimum? I mean, they're already a third of the way through the season, so I don't know. But I'm sure they still got plenty of money if they have to absorb.
He signed it's $478,000.
Oh shit! There you go.
Some change in baseball.
Nothing. And look, and you got all this money. You can take, and by the time it comes to the trade deadline, half the season's already over, so you're not having to pick up a large portion of anybody's contract. So
right. I think part of it is Daniel Johnson. If he's going to come up here, they don't really care if he sits. Like if he's going to be on the bench and Yaz is going to play with Matos, they felt like they needed to get him in there and they couldn't do that. So they get him down to AAA, let him get heated up again, and then when they bring him back, it's going to be if Yaz is hitting the door.
Hey, Dean, you spend a lot of time over at the ballpark. I miss seeing you there. I'm going to be hopefully real soon. I'll be back sitting in the same row as you up there in the grandstand. But Dean, answer me this. Eric and I the last couple of nights have been talking about Rodriguez, and rightfully so. This guy could be a closer. Should it be closer by committee? What do you think? You've seen him pitch out of his mind. The guy's money.
Yeah, Randy's been great. I've actually been a pretty big fan of Randy since he made his debut with us last year, and yeah, he's been kind of unstoppable lately. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a pretty big proponent of, especially with a team whose offense isn't really that even at its best isn't that flashy. I've always been a fan of you're going to be in closer games more often. And so it's nice to have potentially a closer by committee situation. I was hopeful that we could potentially have that with Walker and Doval this year. Obviously at the beginning of the season, Paul had off of it. And then after that, Walker had off of it. So we never could, there was never that same alignment, but Randy's been consistent. And so it gives the impression that, yeah, maybe this could be an opportunity for him to slot into the closer role and see just what we got with that.
Robert likes
what I've heard from the Giants is that they're not comfortable pitching him back to back. They think that he doesn't have the longevity to be able to do that.
You know what pisses me off about that? Because in Detroit, they threw him for 2 innings. So how can you sit there and say he's not good to go back to back, but you throw him 2 innings?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he didn't bounce back from that.
That's called being thrown in the meat grinder there, homie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. What's up, Will? Hey, Will's back. His ankle has been his ankle has been reconstructed. Now he's
I got this nastiness down here.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, buddy. Hey, at least the swelling's going down a little bit, huh?
Yeah, swelling's going down. Hey, Dean, I gotta ask you, man, as a fellow countryman, Ogenki desu ka?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're both Japanese, right?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
So Will, talk to me about the Giants, man. You liking what you're seeing?
Hell no. Why can't we produce runs?
Hey, everyone's asking.
I mean, here's the thing. We've got good pitching. I mean, to a degree. But we can't produce nothing. We have two guys on our payroll who are making almost $200 million a year.
330
combined.
Yep.
And they can't do shit. I mean, pardon the French.
True.
Dude, runners in scoring position. Come on, man. That should be your clutch moment. That should be the time you step up. Instead, we got, people like, no offense to Glenn, but we got people like Wilmer Flores stepping up instead of these guys.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
You're talking my language. Dude, and what are you paying him, Erik?
You're paying him, I think, $4 million.
Exactly.
$4 million.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's painful watching the San Francisco Giants. I'd rather take a mallet to my wiener than watching these guys. It's boring and it's stupid. And
as far as the hitting, now and that's the thing is the pitching has just been lights out.
The pitching's okay. I have no problem at all with what they're doing with the pitching. Pitching is perfect. Verlander, he's shaky, obviously, and obviously he was hurt. Why he did disclose this during his free agent meetings, or why they didn't. The better question is, why did they not inquire about those injuries? Because it was very obvious he was hurt beforehand, but whatever.
He's 42 as well. I mean,
I don't know.
He's eating innings, and he's not. At least he's not "quote unquote" shit in the bed like Hicks was, right?
Hey man, I'll just say this: I'm a 40-year-old man. I still got it. At least I think I do. But, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, our pitching's doing just freaking fine. The runs aren't there. It's very boring baseball.
It is. It's a tough. Right now, it's a tough watch. There's no doubt about it.
Where would you be without that guy? Where would you be without him?
Yeah, you probably be at 500. It's possible, right? At 500.
We're winning by minutia right now, and we shouldn't be. We should be smacking the lights off of these guys.
And that's what I said, right, guys? I think hopefully you guys agree.
And this team, no bullshit. This team could beat any team in the MLB. I guarantee.
Yeah, with the pitching, if they hit just a little bit better, this team could be leading the NL West.
There you go. Thank you.
That's why this trade deadline, Erik, is going to be
huge.
So huge.
It's
huge. Who would you trade at the deadline?
Young guys. You would have to trade the young guys.
I'm not so concerned who we trade. It's who we trade for.
Well, I'm not concerned about that either. But who do we go for, Glenn?
Who do we go?
See, that's the problem.
I think to be competitive in the postseason, Erik, they gotta fill second base with quality at bats, man.
I think so too. I agree with that.
Second base.
I tell you what, it's going to be dependent on where the teams are, on who's going to sell. I know who to trade. I just don't know who to trade.
One guy that's out there that you might be able to get for the cheap. He's still on the IL, but the reason why he's on the IL is because somebody else is in the spot. You might be able to get Zach Geloff.
Ooh, I don't know.
Last
year he was ass. Last year I had him on my fantasy. Last year he didn't do it.
I don't want Zach Geloff.
Oh, Zach.
No. Write him off.
Yeah, I'd say no on Zach.
Start again, Will. Start again. Take two.
I'm not going to start again. I'm not going to give you.
What about? Hey, there's an answer. We were talking about him last night, Erik. Move Bo Bichette to second base. Bring him on in, play second base.
Do you? The Jays are doing pretty good right now. Do you think they give him up?
Oh, he's gone at the trade deadline. Everybody's saying Detroit. It's Detroit or nothing. I think we could get him.
You think so?
Do I ever? Thought we should have got him in the offseason. Robbie, wouldn't you like to be at Oracle Park, Robbie, and see Bo Bichette? stepping up to the plate wearing the black and gold?
If we could get him, I'd be about it.
You gotta remember they're gonna go by what they feel is comfortable.
I think, what do you think, Eric? We've talked about it all off season. Wouldn't you like to see Bo Bichette stepping into the batter's box wearing Giants?
We all would.
You don't think they'd pick him up? You pencil him into second base?
He's going to be a free agent.
What's the price?
Oh no, he's going to be traded at the deadline.
Maybe, but aren't Blue Jays kind of in it?
So?
Aren't the Blue Jays kind of in it?
I don't think
the Blue Jays are in it.
That's all they've been talking about on Toronto sports radios. Like they're counting the days. He's gone.
Why would they do that when they went out there and spent money on?
Check out the Fan 590.
Santander. They spent the money on Vlad.
Maybe they have somebody else to bring up.
If they do, they have someone else. Do they?
Because he'll be gone at the end of the season. So maybe they're trying to get something for him if they have a replacement.
I think they're going to be a seller, Eric. They don't have the what did we say last year? They just don't have the pitching to compete long term.
Is Clement their guy?
Chlamydia? Who?
Clement. Ernie Clement. All right.
He's not a hitter, though.
No, he's not.
And I'm sick of bringing in guys who bat 200.
Hey, Glenn, I got to go. It's getting a little bit late. Did you want to close
I got to go. Dude, it's after 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the neighbors up. They're going to be, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
They're going to show, the cops are going to show up thinking there's a domestic dispute here because I'm yelling at everybody.
All right, guys. Thanks for everybody coming on, man.
Kyle, Dean, Robert.
I got to get out of here.
Bye, Dean.
I got an early AM freaking dentist appointment at the VA.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Are you going up north to McClellan for that one?
Yeah, going to McClellan. I go to that one. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, man. We'll see you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you, Rob. Good to see you, buddy. You're always welcome. I told Robbie he doesn't come in enough. He was messaging me earlier. Eric, we always welcome him in.
Oh, absolutely.
We want to thank Chardal was in earlier tonight. So
yep.
Boop, there you go.
And thank you all to who supported us in the super chats. Much appreciated. We'll be back here tomorrow. What time's the game tomorrow, by the way? I think we're going to come on game. Afternoon. So we'll be back here 8:30, right around there. Perfect.
Yeah. We got an afternoon game, the Giants afternoon game. We got the Valkyrie. I got a busy afternoon, Eric, so I got to get some sleep too. And the COVID's wiping me out. I'll see you tomorrow night, 8:00. Let's do it again, buddy. I'm having a whole lot of fun with you.
Sounds good. All right, guys, let's get a win tomorrow. Get the series sweep. Logan Glenn is on the mound. Let's go. Have a good night, guys. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Erik and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.